Coming to you live on this Tuesday night, it's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. And it's Jay in at the small forward. And for the Rockets, Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. Tucker and Capella are up front. And it's Green in at the small forward position. Clark, great guards tonight for both teams. Did you ever spend any time in the backcourt at any level when you were playing?
No, I was a ball handling forward, Kevin, and it served me well, but I was not a guard. I was a forward that could dribble and pass fairly well.
So you were ahead of your time, because that's all we see now in the NBA, right? Guards are not always bringing the ball up.
Yeah, you know, somebody just mentioned that to me, Kevin, that I was maybe a tad ahead of my time back in the late 70s.
And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. Westbrook passes to Green. Lets the three fly. Connects from three-point range.
You know, with a three-point shot you have to respect and account for, Green really helps this team stretch the floor.
From 15 feet away, Shea with the bucket. Shea's got his second bucket of the night.
A sign of a skilled offensive player.
And oh, he jams it right over Clint Capella. Wow.
And you know, that right there is a case of Shea knowing how to use his body to not only shield the defender, but to get the and one chance too.
Austin shooting their first free throw of the game right now. Harden with it, guarded by Tatum. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
An athletic forward who dunks it with style, Kevin. He's showing off his dunking ability right there.
Here's Westbrook. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points.
Yeah, and they got the better of this matchup both times they faced off last season. Do they still have their number?
Well, the sample size wasn't that big. I mean, 2 games, not a lot to go on. But they are 2 teams at the top of the pile in each of their conferences. And because of that, I expect it to be competitive.
Now, Tatum, after Westbrook's missed 3. Back to Shea. Up and in on the layup.
On the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Well, you knew after the Paul George trade that the Thunder would look to sell on Westbrook as well. Just part of the stage of Russell's career.
Here's Westbrook following the basket by Shea.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
And there it is for him. 15 points in the game.
Came out with guns blazing.
For 3, Westbrook. Westbrook missing again.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
And that one is good.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here. It's all relative, but clearly it's hard, it's demanding, but they also have the very best of care in getting to and from the cities across the league.
Another miss by Houston.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
And with the offense getting
over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
Love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. He is just really almost playing for the other team.
Talk about bringing it. Boy, that'll fuel inject them a little bit with some energy. Che, bringing the fire.
Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. And Harden wide open. He shoots. And Cancer pulls it down.
43 points, and his unselfishness with the ball, combined with his defensive activity, made a huge impact. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very solid performance.
It was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead.
Shea with it, working on Green, and that one's good to go from Shea. Shea's got 29 in the game. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Rockets. They trail by 16. Trying to find Capella, gets it to him. He can't get that one to fall.
And that was almost one for the highlights. The long distance alley-oop, just a fraction off the mark.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most.
Now here's Shea. He has 31. And again, it's Boston converting.
Quarter looking to extend the lead.
Pass to Westbrook. Wide open look. They get the rebound. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And, you know, Capella's offensive role has expanded the last few years. He's great in the pick and roll as an option at the top of the key, and he's actually seeing more and more touches as a finisher at the rim. The next step in his development, being a back-to-the-basket scorer. Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy.
And with Capella, Clark, the numbers don't lie. He is a big factor on offense now.
Yeah, I agree with you guys. I mean, his hands have gotten...
Oh!
My goodness.
Starting to get on track.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
Good on the shot. Shea's got 39.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes.
Launches a three, and Tatum pulls it down.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been. Boy, just an excellent assist. Nice work from Kemba Walker.
Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook, rebounded by Smart. Boston's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Marco on a tip.
It's not about idolizing guys. It's about trying to posterize them.
And any player in particular, one player that you looked out on the floor and you were out there as well saying, oh my goodness, look who I'm playing against tonight.
Well, when we first saw the Celtics and the Sixers, Larry Bird and those great teams in the 80s, Cedric Maxwell and Kevin McHale, and then the Sixers, my rookie year, won it all. And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Tucker and Capella are up front. Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for Houston right now. And so Westbrook will bring it up for Houston. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul.
Get there.
Green kicks to Harden. Pass to Westbrook. Lets it go with a 3. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his 3rd assist on the night. Now Shea uses the glass to finish the layup. Shea's got 45 points.
A nice aggressive move from Shea, making a decisive move.
There's Westbrook. Capella trying to free himself up. Westbrook, no good. Shea with it. Now Green defending. 2 points. That one goes. 47 points for Shea.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
And Shea throws it down.
Shea is merciless tonight, not letting up a bit.
Everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
And for the veteran, Gerald Green used to be a high flyer, now more of a shooter.
Well, you know, Green has had a green light on his outside shots.
Tice is checked in for Enes Kanter. And Shemi Ojeley's subbed in for Tatum. The offensive rebound, Capella from 6 feet out. He nails it. Capella's got 11.
Hey, you got to put a body on Capella. I mean, he's a tenacious offensive rebounder and does a nice way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
Shea drives in, and Shea throws it down. Let's hear what Mike D'Antoni was going over with his team moments ago.
You just can't go on and on and on. They just score every time. Every time they're scoring. Every time. You got to take a stand someplace. Come on, let's go. Come on, let's pick it up. Let's go. Come on.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the 4th quarter. On the floor for Boston, Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. Smart is out there with Che, and it's Cantor in at the center. And good! There's another. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him. And oh, great ball movement there.
Back to Che. And the layup's good off the glass. Che's got 8 points here in this quarter.
You'd love for all your shots to come from that range. Che, always going to cash in on a chance like that.
Rockets trail by 12. Goes up from the top of the key. Another shot. He takes it up and lays it in.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
For Boston, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field in the 4th quarter. The feed to Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum. Now here's Che. And they double up Che. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots it. And another basket for Boston. That's on. Harden's got 6 assists here tonight.
I love what Capella brings to the game. Tough, physical, strong.
Lead this team and try and get out of this hole.
Shea with it. He's against Green. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
There's an aggressiveness to Che's game that I think everybody can appreciate.
Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
Yeah, and that's been the story of the game. I mean, the rebounding has been very one-sided.
Yeah, and they've been on the winning end. I mean, effort is one.
Free throw, good. Che. And both free throws, good for Che. Boston leading by 7. We've got 1:08 left in the game. Tatum dishes to Che. And Capella sends it back. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
And foul immediate.
And now the presentation of our Jordan player of the game, Che.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
There's 14 seconds left in the 4th. Harden, no good. And so they choose to intentionally foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. Now a timeout called by Houston. Here's Wanamaker. And so it's the Boston Celtics with the W. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance.